Hello there, Molly Berry here, continuing my Project Zomboid Beginner's Guide playthrough. Today we're going to cover some combat basics, including aim outline and how to win a fight with no weapons. We'll also cover some group zombie pulling strategies, foraging basics, and we'll even plan and loot our first house. Okay, we talked about the door pop last time. So let's do that on our out. Bada bing. I have a fork. That's all we have in here. Let me check this. We have a kettle with water. Ooh, we're hungry. We're peckish. I don't always eat when I'm just peckish. Sometimes I just want to see what I have. Hold on. Sometimes I take like overweight or underweight. Dang, I didn't take either of them? That is surprising. Molly, what have you done? Where's my fast learner handy? Oh, underweight. Okay. Shoot. Okay. So if we're underweight, we're going to be watching this weight. So maybe we'll eat like a tiny bit of our unhappiness food. We'll eat this bacon and get unhappy. Let's eat all of it. Now let's eat half of it. It's only 15 points, but it's enough to get rid of the moodle. All right. I broke my rule and I didn't door pop it because somebody could have moved in. Where are we? All right. So the first thing I want to point out really quick is your mouse. How do I put this? This is your mouse. Your body's not moving, right? Your body only moves in the direction of your cursor when you right click and you hold it down. Right clicking once will open up menus. Right clicking and holding will get you into battle stance, and it'll also reorient your body, okay? So it's really important that you remember this and get used to this. And again, part of your process as a newbie is to just die a bunch. It's okay. This is normal. This is just the way it is. I tell people when I stream this game on my live stream, which you should come and hang out because sometimes I play this game on Twitch. I tell people all the time, just my first 50 hours was just learning how to fight. And I always joke that the point of view, the POV is what kills me, not the Zeds. All right, 2 things. I saw some bad guys down here, and my rule is that I kill them. So we're going to go encounter our first dudes and see what happens. We might die. Hello? So the rule is kill them. You want to get them? You're going to probably grab more than one. I am. Okay, for sure. So right click is battle mode. And then try to step on their face. Try to push them down and step on their face. Okay, it does matter where you slap them. Like if you're stomping on their foot, it's going to be less effective than stomping on their head. Try not to let the sounds of their zombiness scare you too much. It's going to all be about just getting used to it though. And I know that different things make our hearts race in different ways, but yeah, you'll get used to it. It'll be fine. You'll be great. So the Zeds they're going to have loot on them. I'm not really terribly interested. I will put this ring on just because that's fun. But it does start to weigh you down after a while. So it does add encumbrance. Just so you know, it doesn't matter. It's 0.03, I think, but whatever. It's good to just know that. We are going to have a sleepy mechanic too that we're going to have to deal with, just so you guys know. I hear another bad guy. There's a couple. Okay. The biggest thing I want is, I want a weapon. Okay. So the trick with 2 is to try to stand on one and while you're fighting the other. And also make sure you're always checking your back. If you don't check your back, you'll get surprised and very dead. You know, we're going to use I forgot I had a knife. or a fork. All right, let's put this in here. Oh, more bad guys. So the sounds, I think they're coming from there. Pay attention to the sounds. The environment is quite detailed in the soundscape. I personally think that your shoes, your feet, like killing the Zeds with your shoes is one of the most effective early game ways to survive. Two things. I want a jacket, and I also want this polo sweater. I don't have a way to check the temperature outside yet, but I do know that this is going to add scratch defense. So right off the bat, it's really important for you to know that your clothing really does matter. Because if the Zeds are grabbing you and trying to bite your neck, if you have something covering your neck, you're going to have a better chance of surviving that encounter. You have protection. So we're going to put on this disgusting... oh, shoot. What did I put on? Oh, I put on the sneakers. Put on the shoes. What shoes are they? Oh, they're cute. Those are fine. I don't need them. I don't need extra sneakers, though. We're going to put on this polo sweater because that's going to increase our scratch defense. And plus, it's really cool looking. And then the other thing I wanted to put on was this jacket. So the jacket's also going to increase bite defense by 10 and scratch defense by 25, which is really huge. And once we get scissors, then we can start cutting up the denim. The overalls actually are going to increase our bite and scratch defense as well. So I think we'll put those on. Even though they're a little bit, they're a little bit gross looking and bloody, but that's fine. We're surviving the apocalypse. It's not a fashion show. Although, we should probably put a cowboy hat on instead of this beanie, just for style points. There we go. All right, now I don't think I can rip this. Nope. All right, we're just going to toss this back inside the inventory of the Zeds because that will despawn. It will despawn. All right, the other thing real quick, because we don't have a weapon yet, I wanted to say the very first time you walk outside, you can also turn on your foraging. You'll get things that you can use to make weapons. So if you're out trying to survive, enable search mode, and you'll find herbs and spices and stuff for cooking, but you'll also find rocks and stones and sticks that you can use to craft weapons. Okay. I'm getting hungry. I'm going to put this down here. Search mode will automatically disappear. All right, trying to keep them down is they're already dead, is the safest way, especially, again, early on. We'll put these cute earrings on. Yes. Especially early on because, dude, yeah, you don't have a weapon yet. So you got to be really careful. So let's talk about maps real quick because this kind of has just showed up. Let's just look around. Make sure nobody's going to come and bite our booties. You're going to find all kinds of very interesting things in the loot boxes around you. The walking loot boxes of corpse and cars, in the glove box, in the car seats, behind the store counters, on the floors of abandoned houses. You're going to find all kinds of loot everywhere. And one of the things that you're going to need that's going to be really handy are maps, because you start out with nothing, okay? And you discover it as you go. So when you find a map, it's handy to go like this and read the map. It's going to be like, look at this. Louisville, Kentucky. Holy crap, is this the whole map? Amazing. All right. No, it's not. It's just the central part because there's like the whole... Okay, good. It's like, wait. And I've only been playing this game in multiplayer with my community. I haven't seen just a single player game in a while. This is really fun. I hope you guys are enjoying. I am really, really enjoying this. We are All right, so let's go back into search mode. Whee! So I'm hoping for sticks, I'm hoping for chipped stones, and I'm hoping for food. And you might notice that I am not crouching because I am loud. Okay, so here we go. We found something. We're excited. This is parsley, which is amazing. So you can actually right-click it and pick it up, put it in your container, and you can choose. You can have backpacks that you equip and choose which bag you put it in, or you can discard it. You'll get a bonus to your XP, or you'll get the XP if you discard it, or if you pick it up. You can also double left-click and automatically pick it up. And there we go, 9.75 foraging XP. Oof. I'm going to take a second to stop and tell you guys that I don't keep twigs. They're not very useful for me. I think you can use them for fire starters, and that's about it. We don't really need a corkscrew, but we're just going to pick it up and discard it. I want to take a second to talk about skill books and how I don't really like to do anything in the game without reading skill books first. But sometimes you just don't have an option, right? All right, we're going to go into this house and see if there's anything fun we can do. Before I go into a house, there we go. Oh no, it's for sale. It's probably empty. Yep. Before I go into a house, I check the perimeter and I clear it so that I don't get surprised. And if I don't do that, then I will get surprised by sad zombies trying to eat my brains. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. All right, cool. Looking good. Looking good back here, buddy. All right. I don't think there's gonna be anything in here because it's a for sale house. So we'll just pop in, grab some water maybe, and then head back out. Oh, chipstone! Awesome. I'm gonna pick that up. We can use that to make spears, which I think I'm gonna focus on spears this playthrough. Spears are my favorite recent weapon. Oh, sweet. So magazines are handy because they help you with boredom. You're bored. Let's go ahead and drink. And also fill up our kettle of water. And I don't think there's going to be anything in these because this is a for sale house. Check this garbage. Dead mouse, a can. Oh, it's fresh though. Okay, we can maybe grab it. Garbage bags are very handy to have because you're going to need those to make something later. If you see garbage bags, grab them. I like to unlock the front door whenever I sneak in through a window. Just as an egress, as an oh shit, get out situation. All right. Well, I broke my rule there. I'm going to point out whenever I break the rule. All right, let's go here. Let's try to get to this house. Hey there, neighbor. How y'all doing? Let's see if we can grab this before... All right, we got chives. This is amazing. I'm going to actually change something to show you guys how to maybe make it a little bit easier to fight. Because, again, as a new player, like literally the whole point of your first, like, however many hours, probably 50. I'm going to say 50 is to just die. Just to die a lot, learn how to fight, and how to survive a fight. So go to game options, go to display, and go to cursor. And then we're going to say show mouse cursor while aiming. And then I'm going to change it from aim outline on only ranged weapons to aim outline on any weapons. And I'm going to apply that. So our next encounter, you will see a big difference in the visuals. And it's quite an effective and handy setting to tweak. And I think one of the most important settings to tweak as a new player, especially because you got to see what you're doing. It's really, really confusing. This game is the point of view is very confusing. Sometimes it can be disorienting. And especially if you add in the like adrenaline of the zombies and whatnot. All right, this is going to be a little bit tricky. We want to only get like 1 or 2 of them at a time. So what I'm doing right here is you can actually bring your mouse. When you're holding right click, you can bring your mouse up to the top of the screen, and the side of the screen, zoom out all the way, and look and pull your point of view, basically. Look at those gardens. I think I know where we're at. It's been so long since I've spawned in Rosewood. We're just gonna go like this. Dub, dub, dub. Okay. Oh, that's nice. One of them is wandering away. Oh, come on. Don't forget to always look behind you. Let's go check the mailbox. There we go. We got one. Okay, perfect. Love it. Love it. This is way more manageable than having 3. And again, like my first loot I want from the monsters is, from the Zeds is definitely a weapon. So, all right, we changed the POV or the aim outline, sorry. So now you're going to see what it's going to look like. It's so much easier. Ready? Look at this. What this has done is basically showed us now when our cursor is effectively targeting one of the zombies. So there we go. We're going to take a second to check on our moodles. We're hungry and we're anxious. I am a smoker in the game, which is a negative trait that is easy to mitigate once you get smokes. We don't have smokes yet, but you'll see this anxious on edge come up more frequently for people who have the smoker trait. We are hungry. We're going to eat some sad bacon. We'll eat the rest of the sad bacon. It's not going to, I don't think, take it all the way down because I'm actually very hungry. I'm now peckish. So maybe we'll just eat a tiny bit, like 1/4 of the ground beef. We are adding unhappiness, which isn't fantastic. But what are you going to do? We're surviving the apocalypse. It's Kentucky. 1993, I think. Come on, Pa. All right. So we're going to just like, we're just going to pretend we're going to go over here. All right, we got 2 of them. That's amazing. Awesome. So like, again, I think 2 is super manageable when you're starting out with no weapons and no skills. I think more than 2 is a challenge. All right, so I don't know if you saw what I did there, but I basically stood on top of this corpse here while I pushed this other Zed down. I stood on top of this zombie while I pushed this zombie down, came back and killed this one and pushed this one back down and killed him. And I think it's the most effective strategy, to be honest. All right, this guy's aggroed to us now. We're going to check the mailbox here. There's nothing. Let's get in. Let's get in and talk to our friend. Be very, very careful when they're coming over. When they're coming over a fence or through a window, it is quite easy to like mess it up. and get grabbed and dead. All right, we're going to do search mode down this road real quick. And then I think that's it for today. The next video, we will explore this house. And we'll talk a little bit more. If you guys have questions about the game, please hit me up in the comments. Oh, real quick before we end, we just got a digital watch. We'll talk about that next time. This is one of your the most important pieces of loot in the game. All right, I will see you. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed. Again, do all the YouTube things, all the YouTube thingies. It helps me with the old algorithm. Appreciate it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. And that's it for today. Now it's time for you to let me know how you feel by liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing my video. Major thank you to my supporters over on Patreon. See you next time.